Today we are hatching prehistoric Triop eggs so that I'll be able to grow them and keep them in my aquariums. Make sure you stay to the end of the video and hit the like button. Let's go. So you may be curious as to why I'm not hatching them in my fish room, and the reason is simple. The fish room is far too cold for these guys to hatch. They require high 70s or mid 70s, and the fish room is a little bit colder, and I can't really put a heater inside of this little dish, so I just need to change the room temperature, and that is why we are upstairs where it is quite a bit warmer. So I'm just opening this pack. I got this on Amazon. It was super cheap, like under $8. What we got was a little cup dish, and what this is gonna be used for is the hatching area and basically where they're gonna live. I'm gonna eventually move them out to a different enclosure, but for now, this is what they're gonna be in while they hatch. So I read, oops. Oh no, what fell? Oh no, oh my gosh, oopsies, okay. I accidentally dropped like literally the most important thing. This is the little container that has the baby Triops. And inside of here, whoa, they gave us a lot of stuff. I guess this is the food. Let me make sure. Complete food for the adults. It looks like these smaller ones will be the baby food, yep. This little powderized stuff is the baby food, and I guess they might have given us 2 packets. This is gonna be great for their entire life cycle. This is gonna feed them. Of course, I could probably feed them fish food and stuff. So it looks like these are little limestones. Oh, Triop eggs in sand. So it looks like there's gonna be some eggs inside of this sand mix that they gave us. That's pretty cool. A little magnifying glass so we'll be able to take a closer look once these guys hatch, and also a temperature sensor. So this is gonna be great for measuring the temperature. I just stuck it onto the side, so hopefully we'll be able to keep track and make sure that it never gets too cold or too hot for them. So Triops are an amazing creature. They've literally been around for so long on this earth. They have some amazing characteristics that make them basically immune to a lot of natural disasters, and that's why they're able to live so long. They're basically like prehistoric. They also look super interesting. Like, I've never seen anything really like this. I have tried this as a kid. I'm pretty sure I was able to hatch them. So I guess the next thing that we should do is start putting the sand into their little home. Well, actually, I'm gonna wash this off really quick just so I make sure there's nothing like bad or any oils in here, so I'll be back in a second. All right, so this has been thoroughly rinsed, and now that that's done, we're able to open up this little sand packet, and there are some eggs in here. We might even have more Triops than we expected. So I'm gonna open up this little thing and pour in some sand. All right, here goes the sand. I'm spreading it all around. Now let's talk about why water is so important when we're hatching these Triops. So they obviously are living in water. They're aquatic creatures, so you need to make sure that you have the freshest and the best water for them. The water cannot have chlorine in it, and most water, when it comes from the tap, has chlorine. So they recommend using bottled water, and they also have specifications, so you're not using RO water, which is processed and filtered, because they still want some minerals, but they don't want a lot of minerals, if that makes sense. So I'm going to be using bottled water, and I'd recommend you, if you do decide to pick this up, to making sure that you're using the proper water for hatching them. All right, here it goes. Okay, I'm gonna try adding it in slowly. The cup is already washed, and yeah. I think that's as high as I'll set it. You can see there's enough water in there, and these guys are gonna be babies once they're born, so they're really not gonna be that big, so we're really just gonna need to monitor them as they get older. I have some really exciting plans for this because they are really cool creatures and they breed really fast, so I'm thinking about possibly trying to breed them and having some in my aquarium. I don't really know how well that would work, and I've seen some people do it, but I would really want to experiment and try it out for myself. So they recommend adding this stone, one of them, to the hatching dish, and this is just gonna help release some minerals for them. And yeah, I'm just gonna add one in, and that's it. Now here's the fun part when I actually get to open this little dish and see the little hatchling eggs. And I need to select a couple of these eggs and pour them in here. Although the sand said there were eggs in there, I still wanna add some extra just to make sure that we actually get to hatch these guys. So I'm opening this up very carefully. Oh, you can kind of see them. They're so tiny, oh my gosh. I'm gonna show you guys what they look like. Those are the eggs. They're like little tiny dots. You can barely see them. There are so many in this little cup, and I'm pretty sure in the water there are a couple. I don't know if you guys can see. Let me actually get the magnifying glass since it came with this. Let me see if I can put this in front of my phone. I don't know, can you guys kind of see what the sand looks like? I'm not sure if all those floating spots are the Triop eggs. Maybe they are. But either way, this is really cool. Let me try shaking some of these out and pouring them into the enclosure. Okay, I definitely added a couple. I'm not sure exactly how many. It's super hard to keep track of them. But as you can see, there are definitely some black spots in here. And now that's basically all we can do. All we can do is just fill it up with water, and now we just have to wait. We can't really touch it. We can't really force them to hatch. We just have to sit and be patient and wait. I believe they recommended adding some carrots for a little bit of food in there, so once they hatch and wake up, they'll be able to eat that little food. I'm very excited. I've wanted this for a while, so if you guys want to pick this up, again, link down below. It was very affordable, but they are really adorable. And I'm just gonna wait. If you want more insect videos or animal videos like this, comment down below and I'll be sure to make them. I'll try getting some shots and like just look at this over the next couple hours. It's gonna be hard for me to concentrate on other things because I wanna keep looking for these guys. This magnifying glass is pretty dope. Hopefully I can see. All right guys, I will be back in a couple hours once we let this sit for a little bit longer and once we let it warm up, and hopefully these eggs will hatch. I'll see you guys then. All right, challengers, I am back, and it has actually been 3 days. I came back multiple times checking. I actually added some carrots to this dish. I came back at night to check it. I came back during the day to check it, and still no activity until today. And I mean, I kind of saw some movement, so I started recording, and I'm gonna take out my phone to get a second angle. So these guys just hatched, I'm pretty sure, because I didn't see them yesterday or last night. So hopefully we can get a good angle. Let's take a look. Okay, you might not see that much movement right now. I saw a little, maybe it might have been just dust that I saw. Oh, wait, you can see them, you can kind of see them. Do you see those little specks? You can, oh, they're so tiny. Yeah, I don't even know if I can get this on camera. What? Okay, this is with the magnifying glass. Do you guys see those little things moving? They look like little pieces of dirt. I don't think you guys can see this that well. There's a couple of them right there. Okay, it is very difficult to see them. However, this is amazing news, as it means that our eggs have actually hatched. And to be honest, about after a day of waiting, I decided to just empty this entire container in this setup, so we don't have any eggs left. So gladly, some of them have hatched. They're super tiny, like almost impossible to see. So now they'll be able to grow up and get bigger, and hopefully we'll be able to add them to an aquarium. That's really my goal. So make sure you hit the subscribe button and notification bell so you get notified when I make a new video on this little enclosure. I really want to see these guys as they become adults because they can be pretty big. Now that this video is over, check out this video when I set up my new 40-gallon aquarium. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Take it easy, fam. Peace. That was like the slowest I've ever done.